is the Riot Podcast. This is the Friday, June 30th edition. We're so jazzed for 4th of July. It's coming up here. And what's crazy is we still have another show. You have an entire work day where you are coming in for a full day of work before the 4th of July. But for some reason, it really feels like it all kicks off today.
And I think, too, when you think about the 4th of July, like it's more of like, I feel like 4th of July weekend than it is the 4th, because you think about on Tuesday is the actual 4th of July. Realistically, what are we going to do on Tuesday, you know?
Once Tuesday rolls around, I mean, there is still a lot of fireworks and stuff on Tuesday, but Tuesday, if you're going back to work on Wednesday, Tuesday is the day that you actually might just kind of chill out and
maybe do family
prepare.
stuff, you know? If you want
just more casual.
Yeah, I think my family will probably do family stuff on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do like a small little cookout, whatever. Tomorrow, Saturday, the big day. I mean, that's the big 4th. If you're going to the lake, if you're going to the pool, if you're going to like a festival or concert or whatever you're doing, that's your big event for the 4th of July that you're really going all out for, it's probably tomorrow.
Yeah,
unless you have Monday off. If you have Monday off, it could be Monday, it could be Sunday, whenever.
Yeah, who knows? I know there's a lot of big stuff on Monday, too.
Yeah,
so.
Tomorrow's the big winner. Big winner tomorrow.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. You dress differently on the 4th of July?
See, the 4th of July is one of those holidays where you like dress up, which I love.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of clothing items that only get busted out for 4th of July that I see.
And you like have them. Like you have them ready from last year.
Yeah.
Like I've got a shirt that I wore last year that I'm going to wear again this year.
And what does it look like?
It's like, so this is, I'll set the scene here. It's like a baseball jersey, right?
Yeah.
Button down.
Okay.
It says USA across it. So it's all red, the Statue of Liberty like on it. It says freedom across the back where my last name would be.
Oh my gosh.
Because you know what? The USA is about freedom, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
We're about being patriotic. And the best part about it, too, and also in celebration of the 4th of July, it's also like the hottest time of the year. I mean, this is like the hottest week ever. And so it's a button down. So if I want to, I can just like unbutton it. I can rock it to the pool. I can rock it to the lake. I'm going to a little concert tomorrow. It's like a beach concert.
Yeah.
It's going to be sand. I'm going to have the button down going. It's going to be grand. And everybody's going to be wearing red, white, and blue.
Of
so
course.
I'll fit right in.
Yeah.
And I'm capping it off with not only with the button-down USA shirt, pair of jean shorts.
Oh, big weekend for jean shorts.
One of the few weekends a year where you can bust out jean shorts and for people to not even bat an eye at it.
They won't think twice.
A pair of pinstriped jean shorts that I'm rocking tomorrow that are going to blend right in. And everybody, it's funny because everybody has like their own little outfit for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Like everybody has a shirt that's like red, white, and blue. And even if you're like a 50-year-old man, we know you're rocking that USA tank top, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's got something.
There's the typical USA tank top, and the guy wearing it. It's always like he's sweaty.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Yeah.
It's just tight on
him. The big boys love the tank tops.
Oh, they love them. It's gonna be hot out tomorrow. It's gonna be hot out tomorrow. He's gonna be sweating in that thing. He's gonna have a pair of cargo shorts on down to the knee. We know that for a fact.
Farmer's tan.
Maybe a hat on. He's burnt to a crisp. He's so red.
Yeah.
He hasn't been out in the sun for this long and so long, but he's just sweating.
Back hair's probably poking out on the shoulders.
Oh, it's popping out, and then you can see in the armpits
sunglasses.
Too. He's got just in case. You never know whether he's at a concert, or he's at the lake. He's ready. If he goes in, those things are gonna be around his neck no matter what. He's not losing them.
Oh,
He's got a pair of expensive Oakleys on.
Yeah, that's right. I also like picturing, and I see these on like racks, and I just laugh at them for like the last month. The shirts that are like button-ups, but they've got like the Constitution,
like written on it.
The Declaration of Independence.
Like, why would you ever wear that?
It's on
the whole thing, because I'm so American.
As well as an eagle and the American flag. They're all on it, and the
eagle's crazy. The eagle's crazy aggressive. If you've got like a big eagle like soaring on your shirt, that's just wildly aggressive. It's screeching, and it's a lot.
It is crazy. What about this is a big time for the only time where you're going to see somebody bust out a like top hat, like an Uncle Sam hat.
Yes.
Nobody would wear that
like an
in
Abe Lincoln one.
Yeah. But for today, for this weekend, those are gonna be everywhere.
And then we're just talking men's fashion.
Yeah.
Women's fashion, a whole other thing.
Yeah.
I mean, theirs is like a whole other category where they're like trying to look cute. guys have like their red, white, and blue shirt that they're just relying on, and they have been for the past 10 years.
Yep.
It still fits, and they're gonna bust it out every year.
And they only wear it once a year.
Oh yeah,
so.
it's only once a year, so it's good. It's always in prime condition. It's ready to roll. And so like when girls, I know I'm going to this concert on Saturday with a large group, and I know for a fact, like I've known what I was gonna wear for the 4th of July for the whole year. I've got a pair of jean shorts, and I've got my like USA baseball jersey I'm gonna wear. And then I know for a fact that the girls in the group that I'm going with, I mean, they've been planning out whatever their outfit's going to be. They've been stressing about it the whole week. And I know that every guy that's going in our group has the same outfit they wore last year. That they're like, I already know what I'm wearing. I'm going to bust it out. I haven't worn it since last July 4th, but I know what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And so for them, it's a much more stressful time to look cute.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure. You gotta look good for 4th of July.
Yeah, it's like one of 2 holidays you get to dress up for.
Yeah.
Like this and Halloween. What else you put on a costume for?
Not a costume. Christmas, you wear like a sweater.
You wear like nice clothes.
I mean, Christmas, you can get away with half of it in pajamas. So.
Yeah, like Christmas, you're looking nice. Easter, you're looking nice.
Oh, you gotta look nice for Easter.
But like the 4th of July, like you're wearing something crazy.
Yeah.
Like you're wearing jean shorts crazy. You're wearing something wild. You're wearing a USA cutoff. So for tomorrow, be ready to roll.
Yeah, be ready. The dollar store's full of options for you.
Oh, there's USA shirts everywhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the 4th of July weekend, and we'll be back on Monday with more good stuff. There's a food fight today. We also got Patriotic with Donuts. That's how much we love the country, is we brought it to our donuts. So
we love it.
check out that food fight, and we will catch you next time.
See you guys.
Radio U's Worst of the Riot podcast.
Now, explain this one to me, Isaiah, and actually explain it to the authorities as well. Why, in the city of Arlington, Virginia, are thieves going ahead and stealing side view mirrors from cars?
That doesn't make much sense to me.
You don't have a reason why that they would be doing that?
Well, it's such a small mirror, too.
Yeah.
It's not even like it has a real purpose for you outside of a car.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't use it for something else.
Like you wouldn't use it as a mirror in like your home.
No.
And you're not selling that for anything that's worth any money.
You don't think so?
I don't think so at all. There's no way anybody's buying that. Why would they buy that?
If their mirror gets stolen
broke?
and they need to replace it. I remember one time my mom needed to replace her side view mirror because it got shattered. I believe somebody left their mailbox open and she hit it or something like that.
So she had to buy a new one.
Yeah, she had to get a whole new mirror. I think it's a rare case, but I mean, you need a new one. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to drive without them. It might be in many localities, but this is what thieves are doing. It still seems like you steal a side view mirror. What are the odds you're going to be able to resell it?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna search it. Let me search and see how much I can find it for.
Yeah.
See how much it costs.
But this is a string of robberies. This, let's see. I believe I saw at least 14 different people have now had their side view mirrors stolen in this town of Arlington, Virginia. It's not even, they're not even taking the whole apparatus. They're taking just the glass from the side view mirrors. And it just has everybody from the victims to the police wondering why.
Like you can get it for like $16 on Facebook Marketplace.
All right, so you're not
that's
reselling
not even worth it.
Yeah, that's not the way to go there. It's really a puzzler.
It could be they're stealing it just because they like to steal. Some people just like to steal.
So, yeah, I guess so.
There's
just
people
the rush.
out there, they like to steal, and so maybe that's what they're doing. They're just stealing.
But think about this though: if you are that type of person, and you want to steal just because you have to, like you feel like you have to, it's the rush.
Which is a wild thing to do.
I'm addicted to stealing.
A wild thing to do.
If you're going to steal anyways, you might as well steal something valuable.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, why would you waste it on rear view mirrors?
Or maybe they're new to stealing. Maybe this is their new thing, and they want to start at something that's easy. They don't want to get caught like trying to rob a bank.
Yeah,
that seems like a lot of pressure. They're not quite ready for that.
Mm-hmm. So they're working their way up.
Yeah, they're probably getting recruited or something into like a stealing group.
Oh yeah,
and they're like, maybe you should start with side mirrors.
You know what it could be? It could just be like hazing or like a gang that's like you got to prove
How tough you are.
We take it easier on our gang members. You don't have to kill anybody from another gang. You just have to steal some side mirrors from strangers.
You think you can get into the salty spittoon? You think you're tough enough? Go steal some side mirrors.
It's
get in there.
It's a mystery. If you can explain it, let us know. 8772 Radio U.
Nobody does it better. The Riot Radio U.
Dating is hard. Dating is hard enough. There's already so many things you have to avoid. Ghosters, catfishers, and then just trying to find somebody. It's hard enough. And then what if you add in AI to the mix?
Worst case scenario, right?
Some people embrace it. Some people have found solace in dating AI. But for most people, that's not what you want. If you're scrolling through Tinder or Bumble, you want something real. People say that in their profiles, right? I just looking for someone real. I don't want to lie, or I don't want to fake. And that's exactly what people are now getting. Apparently, people are using AI to catfish people on the dating apps. This is the new thing.
Well, it makes sense looking at these photos you have in front of me here. I mean, if you thought this was real, come on. What are we doing now?
I believe the woman was able to clearly tell that he was, she reported this because it was very clearly fake.
I mean, so like the AI is creating fake people? Is that what it is? Or are they using others' photos? That's my question.
I don't know if,
because this picture alone,
the picture is unbelievable.
This picture looks like it could be fake. It looks like it could be built by a computer.
If you analyze it closely, it looks, there's reasons to believe that it's not a real human being in the picture.
Like when I look at the photo, essentially it's just like a shirtless guy who's shredded.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of crazy.
Absolutely jacked.
It looks like kind of like the perfect human body, pretty much. And so when I look at that, the first thing I would think if I matched with this person would be, there's no way, right?
Yeah.
Like how? No chance.
But maybe you just match anyways, just to be like,
just to see.
Yeah, you gotta see them in person one time.
See if
it's real. But see, I think AI, when you think about it, I don't know how romantic AI can be, but if you let AI write your dating profile, I guess that's not the worst, right? But if you kind of gave it some things about you, and then it makes it entertaining, eye-catching. But letting AI edit your photos, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, like even like the bio. I mean, this is clearly an AI bio. It says, you ready? Adventurous, soul-seeking, a partner in crime for thrilling escapades and unforgettable memories. Love hunting, fishing, and playing games with my nephew when I can always be up for exploring new places and trying new experiences. It doesn't even make sense to read. How about let's ignite sparks of laughter, wanderlust, and genuine connections. Swipe right if you're ready to embark on a wild and captivating journey together.
That sounds like AI.
That sounds like there's no man on this world that would ever write that.
I don't know, but I do.
It's a red flag.
You know what? If I saw a profile that said, let's ignite sparks of laughter, wanderlust, and genuine connections, I'm swiping right.
You're not swiping right.
I'm swiping right.
No, you're not.
Yeah, if the pictures are nice enough, I'll swipe right on that.
Yeah, I think it's usually pretty easy to tell when a profile is fake.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think it's fake, it probably is.
Yeah.
There's never been a time, actually, there's only been one time when I thought somebody was fake and they weren't. There's only been one time my whole life.
How did you find out?
Because they turned out to be real. I mean, they had real Instagram with like real people on it.
Yeah.
And like real comments. But when I looked at their profile and I started messaging them, I was like, this person's probably fake.
Why did you message them? You thought they were fake?
Because I thought they could be real.
Was it the same thing? Like you see this guy with his body, it's like, well, I got him at least matched to see if it's real.
Well, when I matched with her, I didn't like think she was immediately fake. But then there's sometimes when you're like texting someone, when you're like, are they like a real person? Like they're texting off a weird.
Or is this somebody in another country?
Yeah, and like she was very cute, and I was like, I don't even know if she's real or not. It seemed like a catfish thing, and then turned out to be real.
Proved you wrong.
Really bit me in the butt there.
Yeah.
If podcast awards were ever a thing, this show wouldn't win any. This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
Have you ever considered live streaming yourself while you sleep?
I have not.
You never thought about it?
I don't think people would be interested if I'm being frank.
Yeah, you might think that, but you are thinking wrong because there's big money in sleep streaming. This is according to, several people can attest to this, but there was a recent interview with a big Twitch streamer, Amaranth.
Real controversial, yes.
Controversial?
Amaranth?
Yeah.
Yeah. She can make money being on Twitch for anything. And she has for anything that you can imagine.
Including sleeping.
Yeah.
She says that she'll make thousands of dollars per night whenever she chooses to just live stream herself sleeping. But it's not just her. For guys, right? If you or I were to live stream ourselves sleeping, we might still make money because people will try to, once they find you, they'll start donating and trying to get notifications to come up enough to wake us up is the idea usually when it's a guy sleeping.
That's the goal, yeah.
Yeah. So, I could deal with that, don't you think?
I get woken up like every 15 minutes or so by my dog having to use the restroom for whatever reason in the middle of the night. So it wouldn't be that crazy for me to get woken up by notifications.
Well, that's a bonus reason I think people would watch yours is for your dog, Jim.
See Jim running around?
I think that'd be a big bonus.
I don't know what he does at night, but I know that he is awake for lots of portions of it many a times.
Yeah.
Just kind of like milling around all in my bedroom now.
Yeah. Really, for you, why even live stream yourself sleeping? You just live stream Jim the dog and see what happens.
Yeah, making the rounds all night long.
Mm-hmm. But for Amaranth, of course, her being a woman, the reason that, people might still try to wake her up, but it's more like, oh, look, a lady sleeping.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's so much weirder, but if it was us, it wouldn't be, if we were watching it, it'd be weird. I would feel weird. I don't want to watch somebody else sleeping.
Yeah, that's odd.
But if I set up a camera and somebody wants to watch me sleeping, that doesn't feel very problematic to me. I don't know. Maybe I do weird stuff while I sleep that I don't know about yet.
Yeah, I guess that would be something that I feel like I would have a harder time falling asleep if there was a camera on me because I would want to know what people are saying. And I already know that I sleep in weird positions.
Yeah, you did admit that.
So I don't really want people judging me in the comments that I can't read while I'm sleeping because then I'd be all self-conscious.
Yeah, you don't want to be self-conscious while you're sleeping.
Exactly. It'd be a lot harder for me to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't get much sleep as is. But for Amaranth, all she does is stream. So
yeah, she
can sleep as much as she wants to.
Now,
you want to know something crazy? Her estimated total monthly income off all she does is stream, $2 million per month.
Well, not all she does is stream. She says she has investments as well in real estate and gas stations. Makes sense.
There you go.
But you might be wondering, why doesn't she, if you could make money off of sleeping, why wouldn't you live stream yourself sleeping every night, right? She says it's partly scheduling because sometimes maybe she has a photo shoot the next morning. And I guess maybe she wants to be extra restful or something.
She doesn't want to get woke. When you're making that much
you don't
money,
want to be woken up,
she's like, whatever. If I don't stream tonight, I'll miss out on like $10,000, which is what she averages for her nightly streams. But to her, that's whatever,
Yeah, that's nothing compared to the photo
shoot. A drop in the bucket.
But she also says if you do it too much, then it loses the novelty.
It's true.
If people can watch you sleep every night, it doesn't feel special anymore.
But yeah, that's so true.
Which is why
she's good.
I'm going to start streaming myself sleeping once a month.
Nobody does it better. The Riot Radio U.
July 4th, just about here. By now, it's the Friday before July 4th. Fireworks are totally fair game at this point. That is for sure.
Oh, yeah. No question at all.
No question.
Tonight, there's going to be fireworks.
Absolutely. Yep.
And hopefully you're ready.
People will be shooting them off. So, if you, I don't know, what do you do for your dog? Do you put earplugs in? Like, how can you stop them from freaking out?
Jim doesn't actually, he doesn't mind them.
Really?
He has no, anxiety things.
You think he might be deaf?
I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but he has no, he's not afraid of anything except for, the vacuum. He's afraid of the vacuum. That's the only thing he has fear of.
Oh, I understand.
But he does not. Too. Fireworks, last time he was around fireworks, he was out on the patio with us while they were getting shut off probably 20 feet from us, and he had no issues at all. Just kind of hung out, so he's unaffected.
So you can add no expertise to the question of how to keep your dog from freaking. Unless you had some secret, but apparently you don't.
I don't. No, it's just one of those. I think he might be too dumb to be afraid. That's the conclusion that I've came to, which is one of the positives of him, so I'm okay with that.
So for fireworks, this is interesting. Since 2006, so you go back about 17 years, injuries with fireworks have gone up 25% in the U.S.
25?
Yeah, more and more people over the last 2 decades nearly getting injured with fireworks.
Do you think that's just like, because you would think over time we all would become more experienced with them?
Yeah, I guess.
Because it's not like they're a new thing.
No.
They've been the same.
Yep.
So you think that we would kind of figure them out?
It could be.
How to do it?
It could be either that, and I would be surprised by this, but they're more accessible, even though I feel that more and more localities are actually making it harder for people to buy them, if not impossible in some, or illegal anyways, in some areas. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know what to chalk it up to, but more and more people are getting hurt, which means we need to tell you how to do it safely, right?
Yeah.
You got to be thinking safety when it comes to fireworks. So here's what the National Safety Council says. First of all, fireworks should be used away from people, houses, and flammable material. Seems obvious.
Yet again, that seems like an obvious thing, but every year, somebody catches their house on fire.
Every year. Also, never light a firework in a container or indoors.
You definitely don't want to do it indoors.
Yeah, I'm glad they pointed that out. When using fireworks, light one at a time and keep a safe distance afterwards.
That's no fun. Nobody's doing that.
Maybe if you do fireworks safely enough, they're just not fun.
Yeah, you've never heard of a finale, clearly.
Yeah.
That's multiple fireworks at once.
Here's another thing that makes it fun. Lit fireworks should not be held by anyone or pointed or thrown at another person.
See, we've all made that mistake, though.
Yeah.
I had an issue with this I was probably a couple years back. I think one of the most important things that I can tell you is always know the firework in your hand or the firework you're setting off. Always know what it does. I think that's one of the most important things.
That's actually a good practical tip.
Because there was one time, and yet again, not the fault of mine, a couple years back, like pretty much fireworks had ended. But there's always, like, you buy your bundle.
Yeah.
And there's, like, big fireworks in the bundle. They always toss in some little toppers, right?
Yeah.
The little, like, things you throw.
A lot of times the little ones, they look the most innocent.
But they're the most dangerous.
Exactly.
Because you don't know. We don't know. It's not like I'm dealing with fireworks all the time. I don't know what these things are, what they look like, right? So my dad, this is my father's fault.
Yeah.
My dad hands me this little tiny thing. And he made it seem like I was supposed to light it in my hand and just like hold it out and shoot it. I forget what those are called.
Yeah.
We've all done it where you hold out the little bottle and
Is that a Roman candle?
Yeah, kind of like a Roman candle, but a mini one.
Okay.
Like a little tiny Roman candle.
Yeah.
This is not a Roman candle. I don't know what the heck it was. It was this spinning firework that once you lit it, it immediately started to spin, and you were supposed to, like, it wasn't something you were supposed to hold.
Yeah.
You were supposed to set it off in the distance, and it was supposed to fly up in the air. I was holding it in my hand, and so it immediately lit, starts spinning in a circle in my hand. I drop it on the ground. It explodes, like, right in front of us. Thankfully, at this point, it was just my dad, my other brother, and myself standing outside. Everyone else, it was a big party. Everybody else had went inside, and we all kind of gave each other that look like, well, it's a good thing nobody saw that.
Yeah.
Don't tell your mom about that.
Yeah. Right.
I was like, dude, what the heck was that? You handed me this and made it seem like it was a normal thing. Was not a normal thing to hold. Not at all.
I can't be trusted with fireworks. I'm the type of person that type of thing would go wrong with me. And especially when it started to spin around, I don't have a lot of composure in situations like that. So I would do the exact wrong thing. So
I was afraid.
I let other people usually handle it. One other tip. Always keep a bucket of water nearby.
Always a smart idea.
To fully extinguish any fireworks, and don't try to relight them if it looks like it's a dud.
Oh, that's smart.
That's another one where
get yourself away.
You stick your face right over it. It seems like it went out, and then who knows what happens. So
best of luck to you if you're in charge.
Stay safe this weekend. It's mirrors.
Wasn't that a great riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.